an occupational therapist. Today I'm going to talk to you about a craft that I love to do with my kiddos. I call it the name craft. This is what it looks like in the end. I love this craft because it works on so many different occupational therapy related goals. It works on scissor skills, visual motor skills for writing their name, bilateral skills, hand strength, manual dexterity, and it can even work on task initiation and sequencing through a multi-step activity. So the first step is cutting out the shapes. So if the child has 4 letters in their name, they're going to cut out 4 shapes. I like to do a circle, a triangle, and a square if the goal is to cut out simple shapes. If the goal is to cut out circles, it'll do all 4 circles. So this really works on that bilateral coordination and those scissor skills that it's so necessary for our kids to have. The next step is writing 1 letter of their name on each shape. So what you can do for that, you can have them write it in all uppercase, mixed case, lowercase, depending on what their goal is. I like to have the kid do it on their own. Even if they don't have a goal to write their name, I like to have them try. If they really can't do it, I'll write the letters for them and then have them trace it. So it's their own craft. The next thing you're gonna do is use a hole punch, and you're gonna hole punch 2 holes in each shape. So what you're gonna do, it can be horizontal or it can go up and down. That just kind of depends on what your kiddo wants. A lot of times they like it up and down, but sometimes they like it horizontal. I always punch the first hole to kind of show them what to do, and then I give them the hole punch, which they get super excited about. I think that's every kid's favorite part, is using the hole punch. And it really works well on hand strength because some of those hole punches are really hard and they have to squeeze really hard, and I try to have them use their dominant hand to keep getting that hand strength within that hand. Even if it's not a goal of theirs, it's good to just work on hand strengthening. The next thing you're gonna do is take a piece of string or yarn or whatever you need or whatever you have, and you're gonna string it through each hole to connect them. So what I usually do is I will put it through the first hole and tie a knot. I like to leave a little bit of extra so the parents can hang it up with this if they want to. And then I have the kids put the yarn through each hole until they're all chained together. This part of the activity is really, really great for bilateral coordination and manual dexterity because they have to use those little fine motor movements. And they have to use both their hands at once to put the string through and then pull it. It can be kind of tricky for a lot of kids, but they really enjoy figuring out how to do it in my experience. So then once it's all together, you just tie a knot at this end and then leave a little bit extra and you are all done. And voila, here's your name craft. It's also really good for task initiation or sequencing through a multi-step activity. With some of my kiddos, I'll show them an example and I'll say, what do you think we need for this? And then we'll go and get the supplies, and then we will come back and I'll say, okay, what do you think the first step is? And we'll kind of go through the steps together so he or she gets a full rundown of what the steps are. Then when we want them to start the craft, that works on task initiation, and then sequencing through those steps that we've already gone through works on that multi-step activity. So I hope you guys enjoy. I really do love this craft. It works on so many different things, and I hope you have a good day. Thank you.